I arrived at 12 and no sleep, no food, terrible Wi-Fi connection, and basically not really having a phone at this point. I was just sitting there with my thoughts, not being able to lay down. You know those airport chairs where it's just like they have the elbow whatever's in the middle and you can't lay down. I was on those type of chairs. That was the only thing I had at this time, and it's 8 a.m. So basically at this point I'm hallucinating. I'm going in talking to these guys that don't speak English and trying to negotiate some deal, and they finally get me into this room. And I'm like, okay guys, I don't feel like taking a flight. I've been here, I paid my dues, I paid the fines that I had because I overstayed a month in Thailand a few years back, and I just want to come into the country, get to my place, and settle everything. Luckily, one of the guys was nice enough. There was 2 cops or like workers, I guess, at the airport. The other guy was rude. The other guy pretty much said, like, leave. Yeah, you can't be doing this. You can't come in. Like, you didn't pay your fines or whatever. And I showed them. I paid. I came in. I paid and got out. And that was that. But the other guy was nice. So we negotiated something as soon as this guy left. And he basically said, yeah, you just have to pay these fines, these visitor fees, and you'll be good to go to get in. So at this point, I'm like, okay, let's go. We're finally into Bangkok, and I can get to my hotel and basically sleep for 2 days. And that's what I did. I pretty much did not leave my bed for a couple days. I bed rotted, stayed there, ordered in food and whatever and whatnot, and basically did not do anything for those past couple days. So I'm like, okay, we're in Bangkok. I'm here for a little bit. I'm not sure how long I'm going to be. My friends are here. They're coming in from Bali. And this is going to be a great week of fun, adventure, and just going around Bangkok because they have these high-rise buildings, great parties, great gyms, and it's just a good time in Bangkok, right? So I love the city, but there was another thing that happened, actually. And this was maybe like the second or third, or no, not the second day. I think it was the 4th day in to the Bangkok trip. And I remember we were on some bike. It's like, so in Bangkok, there's so much traffic. And to go to place, if you're in a car, in a vehicle, it will take hours. Hours, I tell you, like 6 a.m. in the morning to 10 p.m. at night. There's just way too much traffic in Bangkok. So I made the risk. Everyone was basically making the risk to take these bikes and basically go and do it this way. But it's all cash, remind you, because I don't have my phone, the OTPs and everything. So I'm tapping my card, I'm getting cash and going. So I arrived to this place. It's the Icon Sam. I was about to go hit a workout on top of the Icon Siam. It's this crazy view overlooking Bangkok. One of the best gyms, I'd say, in Bangkok. And yeah, just a beautiful spot. And basically I'm there trying to pay this guy. So I get there, we arrive, and I look through my wallet. I'm like, okay, I have no cash. And I had a certain amount of cash, but like I was maybe 20 baht off of what this guy wanted to get paid. So I'm like, man, I got this. You take, we go, it's a done deal. Remind you, 20 baht is like 5 cents USD or whatever. I don't know the actual number of what it is, but it's not that much. But I guess in this instant of like driving around and going with these taxi guys, they want the proper amount of money. No negotiation. So as soon as I said this to this guy, he hops off the bike. He's like, please, please, please. He's making a scene in front of everybody. He's running around, calling please, saying like, oh, this guy won't pay me money, blah, blah, all this. So I'm like, oh shit, okay. I guess I need to go to an ATM and get this guy some cash, right? So I'm like, okay, you guys wait here. I'm going to run into the Icon CM, find an ATM somewhere, somehow, get some cash and go. So I run in, I get the cash, and I go back to the guy, I pay the guy off, and he was just so pissed about the whole situation. And I'm like, okay, it's settled, everything's good, everything's fine. I'm just gonna go to the gym, grab a little bite at the food court, and everything will be fine. So I get to this Thai place. It's like a really good Thai place, top floor, don't know the name. But as I was finished eating, I go to like bring out my card, and basically, I'm looking through my wallet, I'm looking through everything, and it's not there. So I'm like, there's no way. The first thing I thought to myself was the bank card. Like, where is the bank card? Where did I put it? And then I sparked my mind. I'm like, oh shit, I have to go back downstairs. It's in the ATM. This was like 15 minutes after everything happened. So I'm like, shit. Run downstairs, head to the ATM, and yeah, it was gone. Someone probably saw like the Abu Dhabi bank, and they're like, shit, I'm just gonna go run it up. Cards here. Let's take it, right? So I was like, oh no, this is not a good situation right now, because one thing, I can't get into my online banking. My other cards are also blocked for Canada, for OTPs, everything, because they see me and I'm paying things off in Thailand, and they basically just blocked this card, all my other cards. So the only card that worked at this time was my Dubai cards, Dubai banks. So I'm like, okay, not the best situation. I don't have a card. This guy's running up a tab. I don't know how much this guy can spend before they block the limit or not. He's just going to run into an Apple store and just pay off everything. I don't know. But yeah, basically, this guy took my card. So I go upstairs. I'm thinking to myself, what can I do? This situation is not good. Flash actually died on my phone, overheated. Anyways, back to the story. So basically, I'm upstairs, I'm pacing, I'm thinking what my next move should be, because all my cards are locked. No way to pay money anywhere, anyway. And at this point, yeah, I'm basically screwed. So I'm like, okay, first thing I gotta do, can't log into my bank. I need to head to the nearest hotel and call to block my cards. And that's what I did. So I went to the nearest hotel, right beside the Icon Museum, and I was basically on the phone for the next 6 hours trying to block this card, hoping that this guy wasn't running up an absolute tab on my card. So I was like, shit, okay. Because I don't know like if there's any kind of compensation if they run up a tab. I don't think there is, but at this time I was like, okay, if it happens, it happens. If all my money's gone and that's how it is, so be it. So on the phone, finally block the card, and I get like the end of the call, 6 hours into the call, because I was just waiting for calls for people to pick up, transferring lines, all this kind of terrible stuff. And they finally tell me that the last transfer was when I pulled out money. So I was like, okay, thank you. That's perfect to hear. And I was able to actually book a card as soon as I get back to Dubai. So yeah, I was pretty much out of cash, out of everything. Luckily, I have great friends that helped me out, supported me through these times. And I was able to get out of it and fly out of Bangkok. On my way back to Dubai, I had a layover in Hangzhou, China. And basically on my way back, I was sleeping the entire flight, and I looked down at one of my chairs, and I noticed this like black thing on the ground. So I'm like, okay, what's this? I look down, I pick it up, and it's a phone. Ironically. And I'm like, okay, there's a Chinese phone. Somebody lost it. No one's asking around. I'm going to start asking around. So I basically start going around to these people that don't speak a lick of English, trying to like show them the phone and like show them that like it's not mine. I'm trying to give it to someone. and if someone lost the phone. So everyone's like, no, 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 it's not theirs. I'm pacing around. I'm like showing them, okay, whose this? Who's this? I'm like, okay, at this point, better off taking it to the airport, spending a couple hours of my time finding this lost and found place, and return it, because my phone karma has not been the best, and maybe this gives me back something. So I'm like, all right, that's what I did. I got back to Dubai. And actually, as I was in Dubai, in the airport, I basically figured out my banks, my OTPs, my phone, everything in the matter of a couple of hours in the airport of just getting back, which is so perfect. If I was anywhere else in the world, there's no possible way I could have done that. It would have took me days, maybe weeks to like figure out everything. So that was great. So basically, I returned the phone, everything's good. I get back. I had my friend's assistant's phone that I was using actually prior to the trip, before I got a new phone. And it was like a little iPod Android phone, basically. And she needed the phone back at this time, right? So I'm like, okay, fuck. I got to get this back to her. We're like texting and trying to like coordinate things of like trying to get it back, where I'm going to leave it. And at the time when I was supposed to hand it off to her, I look in my bag and it's not there. And I'm like, okay, there's no way this happened. My phone's not there. What happened? The last recollection I had of this phone was in Hong Choi Airport. And basically, I remember I was going through the point where there's like the X-ray system, and I had to take out the phone, take out batteries and everything. And I guess they wanted to look through it. And they basically just took the phone. So the phone's in Hong Choi. I owe this girl a new phone. And yeah, the phone karma of me giving it back at the airport, everything just not going my way. So that's that. The phone situation now, it's just out of control. I don't know what to do. But anyways, I'm in Dubai now, sorting out my life. It's sorted now. I'm good to go. And now I'm just planning my next move. So these next couple of weeks, I'm going to be here for a bit. We'll see. And yeah, I'm going to be planning the next destination, just because it's really hot here. And Dubai is really nice throughout the winter time, but summertime, it's not a go. Plus 50, too hot, scorching, humid. And you're better off just going somewhere for a couple months and then returning. So we're going to see. I'll keep you guys updated. I'll drop my next YouTube video in the next week. So I'm going to be back at a flow, finally have a camera, and we're going to be going. So I hope you guys stick along. Cheers.